Alright, hi everyone. Thought I'd give you another update. I'm just starting to paint, so I've got the liner in there and I made sure to cover all the walls. And some of it's kind of flimsy in there. Hope that's okay. I even tried to put some on the bracing. You see, I used 2x4s for the bracing a long way because it's so long. I didn't have any dowels that were long enough. So I just cut up some 2x4s, put two of them in there, and they're not exactly straight, but they're in there solid. And then I have dowels underneath the 2x4s. I've got three of them. So there's one, there's two, and swinging over, there's three in the corner. Up top, around the hole, see I gotta watch out for the subwoofer so it can sit in there. I've got some bracing there on each side, and then underneath on each side as well. And then I've got some the long way, and flipping over to the left side, got some that way too. Anyway, there's my slot, so I made sure to keep that open, away from any of the lining. And I'm just starting to apply some paint, and one thing that I've done wrong, and I've sanded this thing, so I've got the sander right here, and I'm using a 150 grit sandpaper. I also have some 60 grit I was using just to take down some of the wood, but the glue sticks on there. You see how it's kind of drippy? So I think I gotta take a sander to that again and try to get that off. It just didn't come off with the sanding. Thought it did. I can see some dust in here with that flashlight. Yeah, and this side's really botched. So I've got not only the glue, but the Bondo didn't sand down real well. So I think I'm going to redo that, make it nice and smooth. But yeah, other than that, it's starting to come together. I think it looks good. I was a little worried about if I had enough lining, so I wouldn't put more in there. And worried about the bracing, but the more I look at the bracing, I think it's good. I don't know a thing about these, but yeah, so it's looking good. So that's I think it's 45 inches long, and then that's 21 inches high, and that's so it can fit underneath my movie screen. I'll show you what I'm doing in here. Okay, so I'm gonna walk into my house and give you a look. See, my garage is all messy. House is pretty clean, but this is the basement area here. Then I have a room over here, and I'm building my AV rack in this closet. You see I cut a hole to go into the movie room, which is not done. You can see it's under construction. And yeah, so I've got some lights up there. I've painted part of the room, but not the whole room, and we're cleaning that out. And this is going up on a high rise. I built kind of a little platform here. I didn't build it big enough, and I didn't build it high enough. So I gotta redo that. I learned by hair. And anyway, there's my screen. It's 120 inches diagonally. And the bottom of it only goes 21 inches high, so it's pretty close to the floor. But I mean, it works perfect for all viewing. And so that's what I want. I wanted the speakers to fit underneath that, and so that's where they're gonna go. I have a little Dayton 1200 right there, but speakers are gonna go underneath and hopefully fill in those gaps. Then I'm cutting the bottom of that door. I have to, and reversing it. And I have to cut it because we have this HVAC right here. So I'm gonna cut that bottom, reverse it so it opens that way, because that's one of the main problems in this room. Then I have the center channel mounted above this screen. You can see I've got some acoustic panels that I've built. And I gotta hide all the cords and hopefully finish everything up here. I just haven't had a day off in a long time. Then I gotta make new shelves, frame that in, make that look nice. I gotta build another one for my amp, which I just got, this Behringer 3000. So again, apologize for the mess. I know it's messy. I've not had a day off since February from work. We're sitting at April, what, 10th right now? Actually, I gotta run to work right now. So, gotta go back. That's all it is, right? But sooner or later, I'll get some time to finish things up. I'm gonna paint the rest of that, again, clear all this out. But we've got a number of closets. This is a nice bedroom, so we don't wanna completely ruin it. You know, we wanna be able to put it back if we ever decide the house, or when we decide to sell the house, and so we'll do that. But for now, yeah, this is going to be the theater room, full blown, 100%. See, I didn't put the cords in the wall. I'm going to paint all that too, but I have these strips that I have going to my projector there, and then I'm going to put some recessed lighting up there. I've got 7.1, so 2 speakers back there. That will go on a shelf. Getting rid of all those bookshelves, getting rid of all that. I'm going to put better drapes over the window for acoustical treatment, and then I've got these bipole surround speakers. They're Sinclair. They actually work pretty good. I'm very happy with them, and they've got like a 4.5 woofer and some tweeters on the side. But yeah, anyway, so that's a work in progress again, and we got these seats. I love these seats. These seats are awesome, by the way. They're really nice. But yeah, these acoustical treatments, I think they did a really good job so far. Kind of ugly looking though. I bought the fairing strips at Home Depot. I was putting it together with the rock wool, and they sure do a good job with the acoustical treatment, but if I had to do it over, which I'm going to, I got to make more. I'm going to get nicer wood so it's not all rickety. It's tough to build a frame when they're not even straight pieces of wood. But anyhow, yep, that's the setup.